What's up with it, man? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment back again with another one. Hope everybody's doing good on this massacre day. Be sure to hit that like. Make sure you hit the subscribe if you're not a member of the channel, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. Now, a Memphis comedian by the name of D Money was killed after joking about the young Dolph death on IG. Now, this was uh, this was after a post he had said, "Man, them folks just killed Young Dolph. I love Memphis because we gangster." Now, eventually D Money did take it down, but it's reported that it was too late, and then he was shot and killed in the streets of Memphis. Now, the police, they don't have any suspects with this killing right now. Now, look, this it's being reported that he was he was cool with the other camp, and I'm not trying to, like I said, man, I'm not trying to put no any type of energy, out there in terms of, who's affiliated with what and all this other stuff. But, you know, you gotta keep quiet. You gotta keep quiet, or whenever, something like this is happening, because, a lot of people are very, sensitive to this thing right now. Uh, and then you have another guy. He young, man. You know what I'm saying? Young guy. But in the streets, man, they don't care what your age is, what your gender is, what kind of job you work, who you know, who you tie with, any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If they want to get you, they want to get you. But see, here's the thing, man. You know, it's sad that it has to happen around this time when everybody should be should be trying to come together and galvanize. Um, I was thinking to myself about what Project Pat was saying in the interview with DJ Vlad, and he basically was putting everything out there. He put everything in its proper perspective when he said this. He said that it's hard to galvanize a lot of guys in one city, in a city like Memphis, when you have a lot of leaders around. Everybody is, they're focused on being that alpha. They're focused on being that one, and so you're gonna have rivalries. You're gonna bump heads or whatnot. And I think that right there was telling the full story of what's truly transpiring in a city, like Memphis and other metropolitan cities around the U.S. and in the urbans and ghettos across the U.S. Really across the world. Really, if you want to, get really technical about everything. But this is sad that it has to happen. But it just goes to show you, man, you gotta, that's why a lot of people don't want to answer any questions about anything. They don't want to talk, because they feel like, their life is in danger, and rightfully so. They have a right to 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 be fearful. If you're not affiliated with the streets, if you're not from the streets or anything like that, look, you being fearful and of your life and stuff like that, it's no harm in that, because a lot of these people, they they're not cut that way. Some of these guys, they wanna live their life. They want to be normal, productive citizens. But see, when it comes to, random acts of violence and things of that nature, then you have people out there that really don't care about the lives of others or whatever. As long as as long as their life is safe and as long as they're doing what's necessary, then they're fine. They're not gonna worry about how uh, somebody dying is gonna affect somebody else. They don't really think about anything like that. And I'm saddened about the whole situation because, like I said in the initial breaking of the Dolph story, when it had happened, this isn't going to get any better. While it's alarming, and people are trying to steadily, capitalize off of this thing, or they're trying to get likes, or they're trying to get views and everything, just because they're glorifying what had taken place. I really don't like, saying anything about this, but it is to raise awareness about, what's truly taking place out here. It's really raising awareness about what's taking place out here and what's been taking place out here, and it's probably not going to stop. As much as we would like it to, we want to sit down, we want to put our money together, we want to try to, be strength in numbers, but with this situation right here, it it won't happen because you have senseless stuff like this, and it's gonna go on and on. Oh well, you know what? You got him, so now I got to get you back. Oh, you know what? You got two more. Shoot, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get six more, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And the only thing that you're creating is more funerals, more hurt, more pain, more savage minds. You know what I'm saying? Because with the intent to get revenge or retaliation. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna create, and you're gonna create a generation. It's gonna be a generational type of thing in which it's gonna be a curse in order to break. And I'm not trying to get polo motivation on y'all or nothing like that, but in a way, it has to be said. You know, and look, we could sit up here. There's probably a lot of people saying, "Well, he was stupid for what he did and all this other stuff." I mean, yeah, some people might feel that way, but at the same time, he young just like anybody else and make, mistakes just like anybody else. So now what you see right now, what you need to do is you need to learn from this. You know what I'm saying? If you between the ages of, 18 and 30 right now, you gotta learn from this. This is something that needs to be learned from. But 9 times out of 10, see, I'ma classify it like this, right? What y'all, what our community is focused on, a lot of our community, the black community, the urban community, people that done live in the projects, people that done lived in a poor area. They don't. A lot of them just think about just surviving. A lot of them just think about just making it out. That's all they really think about. You know, but nobody wants to reach and grab high. You know, and think that being a doctor is obtainable. Being a lawyer is obtainable. You know what I'm saying? Being an engineer or architect, or you know establishing your own business. They don't think that that's obtainable. Because they're brainwashed by what they see. This is one of the things that they see. They're like, oh well, well, fuck it. 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna go nowhere. So I might as well just go ahead and become an entertainer or something like that, or be on IG. You know what I'm saying? For the females, shaking my ass and all this other stuff. Because 9 times out of 10, people are going on the gram to see post, and guess what? It's filled with negativity. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's based upon. You know, they want to see niggas fighting each other. You know, and see what you don't realize is that fight. It used to be a time when you used to be able to scrap, get it over with. You wouldn't have to worry about anything, right? Now, when you fight and you scrap, or you squabble or whatnot, or you tussle, bust heads, whatever it is that you do, now you got to worry about retaliation, and you got to worry about retaliation for the people around you too, innocent people. And I'm gonna be real with you. I miss those days. Like, it was nothing like just, okay, if you had a problem with somebody, you settle it. You settle it. You know what I'm saying? Just with throwing hands. You know what I'm saying? You throw hands and get it over with. Whether it was in the street, backyard, move the furniture, this, that, and the third. If you inside of a building or something like that, y'all get it over with, squash it, and then move on. If you want to run back, fight again. Want to run in the back again, fight again. Now it's a different way now. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, well, you killed that person. Okay, I got to kill this person. And it's going back and forth. And it's a nonstop thing, you know? And look, I as much as we want to get mad and we want to be like, man, why would somebody do this and all this other stuff? You got to think about now what you've created, because when a person is gone, that person was near and dear to somebody's heart. That person is near and dear to somebody's heart. So you don't know how that particular person is feeling, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. You might push that person to a certain edge, and they might just snap, and they might do the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, and do the wrong thing. 9 times out of 10, do the wrong thing. Something to think about, man, for real. But God rest his soul, man. But gotta stop, man. Like this video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications, and tell them, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT. I'll get at y'all with another one.